Hello folks, this is Michelle Allman, CEO and company cheerleader for Clear Digital Media, your resource for digital content marketing. We are back today with 7 simple tips on how to assess your waiting area for your patients. And why are we talking about this? Well, it's a new year, folks. We're in February and it is time to assess how you're engaging your patients in your waiting room. So here's what we're gonna do. 7 simple steps. You're gonna start by stepping outside your clinic and you're gonna walk in through the eyes of your patient. You're gonna start by looking at that front door. So we're gonna look at that front door. How does it feel? What are you greeting them with in that very moment? You're setting a first impression right there. It takes 7 seconds for that to happen. So here's our 7 simple steps on assessing your waiting room. When you walk in that door, I want you to take a quick sniff. Breathe it in. What do you smell? Temperature and smell sets a tone for people. When they walk in your waiting room, what does it feel like? Is it comfortable? And what does it smell like? Make sure that you have checked your garbage cans and you're emptying those every day, because I'm telling you, you may not realize what they're getting when they walk in that door if you've left something sitting in the garbage can. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, how are they being greeted? What is your front office staff, your patient care coordinator, whoever your receptionist is, how have they been trained to greet every person that walks in that door? Within a second, there should be a hi, welcome, take a seat, great, thanks for coming in, we're so pleased you're here. Greet your patients in the moment they walk in the door. That's very important. Number 3, what's the seating arrangement feel like and what does it look like? Do you have plastic chairs that feel kind of stark and uncomfortable, that are set uncomfortably close to each other? Or do you have a warm and comfortable living room-like setting in your waiting room? I know that your patients don't wait long and we don't want them sitting around, but I'm telling you right now, if they're sitting on an uncomfortable seat, they're not impressed. This makes a difference. So definitely check your seating arrangement. Make sure that you've got it spaced so that it's not too tight, but not looking so that there's no one ever in your clinic. And number 4, check your corners. What do I mean by that? Have you ever walked into a room and you've noticed that there's little roly-poly bugs in the corner? Or maybe there's a cobweb or two, or there's a little bit of garbage that somebody missed? Those little details, they make a big difference. It's kind of like walking into a meeting and you have wrinkles in your shirt. Not a good idea. You're not setting a good presentation. So check the corners of your waiting room. It matters. Check the walls. Are there smears or fingerprints or a little bit of dirt? Just clean it off. Those little things make a difference. Number 5, we talked about the garbage can. We'll make sure you have one. This is another very small detail, but an important one. If you have a waiting room and there's no garbage can in that waiting room, where do you think people put their gum wrappers? Or maybe they walked in with a coffee, or maybe they walked in with a pop. Guess where it's sitting? On the table for the next guest to enjoy. You don't want that. So have a garbage can in your waiting room and empty it at the end of every day. And last but not least, what is it that you are doing when they walk in that waiting room and they sit even for 30 seconds to engage them? What are you doing to educate, persuade, inspire them to move forward in this journey that you've spent a lot of money bringing them in the door to do? So I sure hope that you have a screen in that waiting room that's engaging your patients with awesome educational and customized content. And by the way, we can help you with that. So give us a call, check out our website, Hearing News Network. It's an incredible engagement tool. So with that, those are 7 simple tips to freshen up and engage your patients better in the waiting room. Have an awesome week. Thanks so much for watching. Please thumbs up, subscribe, share. We'll see you again soon.
For more information, visit cleardigitalmedia.net. Clear Digital Media helps turn one-time visitors into lifetime patients.